live. Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma and welcome back to my playthrough of Paradise Killer. It's been a hell of a thing thus far and I have no reason to suspect that it won't continue to be. Quick content warning before we get started, and once I remember how to use words. I haven't played through this, so I don't know everything that's going to come up, but some themes that we've hit upon already. Warning for adult language, sexual references, a surprising amount of gore. Like, it looks like it's going to be stylized at first, and then no, lots of blood, and lots of discussion of blood. Discussion of mass ritual sacrifice, and yeah, general murder mystery tropes. More stuff might come up during the thing, I honestly don't know, but if any of that would be a problem for you, it's totally fine. Feel free to step away from the stream, take some time for yourself. The VODs will be here if you ever want to come back, and I'll be on another game soon enough if you don't. So, that out of the way, those of you who were here last time will remember, possibly better than I do, we were chasing down some leads. We've been working out what the Holy Seals are. We've found lots of evidence against Yuri to a point where it feels like the game might be throwing me a curveball and he's actually innocent. Akiko is up to stuff. We met a god. And apparently both Carmelina and the witness stole some of its flesh. And we have all the computer upgrades, so we can actually get into places. So that's nice. But yeah, so let's get back in and see what more leads we can chase down.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer indeed. See these escalators? They're not on the island. Right, I'm in the desolation cell. Cool. So, let's check my notes. Need to find out what the third Holy Seal is, but I imagine I would need to get past the first two for that. Well, I say the first two, one of them's already dead. Why did Yuri shut down the boat rides? I have nothing on that at the minute. All the stuff with those Kiwami, need to get into the Marshal Barracks, need to find something smashed to the ground behind the graveyard. Carmelina took some god flesh, you know. There was a blood vial with a K on it. The KHX stuff I kind of want to pursue. I think it might be the thing to do first is go talk to the recruits. See about that. Henry remembering the new night, we really need to get into the barracks with that. If marshals will body swap, bodies must be coming from somewhere close by. I assume the graveyard, and I assume that's what we're going to need to be able to break through the ground for. What the hell is going on, indeed? And the murder of Grace Bloodlines, for which I need to talk to Akiko. And Akiko's right here, and I think the reason we didn't talk to her last time was just because I ran out of time. I think that's where we left off. God, you'd think occasionally I'd say, we need to do this next time, and then I'd actually take a note. But no. Well, let's see what's up with Akiko and how many times she calls those rude things in Romanian.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
But first, let's hang out. You love me. Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. Humour me. Do you do anything outside of soldiering? Why are you so interested to know? We're all part of the syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship. Why would I want to have a friendship with a domiticular like you? Yes, and there's your other content warning, is if you speak Romanian, I don't. Friends and relationships expand our worldview. They can also provide comfort and support. Ticola. Just tell me something about yourself. Do you have a pet? Pet? Fine. 2 goldfish. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Chestereros. What are their names? Yes, you can get me on fish chat for quite some time. That's a me issue. I'm not telling you that. Sincere fish. Just I feel like I need to get a screen cap of that, and I have got a screen cap of that, and I'm just taking sincere fish. Because that's just my vibe. What drew you to fish? Did you have them as a kid? In the barracks, just after I was taken in by the new Knight Army. I looked after them while I adjusted to military life. You miss those days? War is no place for children, Frost. I did what I had to. What about it? That's it. I'm done. No more. Goodbye now, cheat. Relationship increased? Yeah, see, you like us, really? They're not a cheat. Is there something else, Sekka? No, it's nothing. Time to probe. Echo, it seemed like you had something you wanted to say earlier. It was nothing, no, cheat. Spit it out, we're both busy. Do you know something about someone on the island? Fine. It's about Crimson. What about her? She came to me, in secret, to ask about becoming a marshal. Yes, because we know she wants to go back to soldiering. I don't give this information up lightly, no, cheat. She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th Island invasion. I'm the only citizen member allowed to be a marshal. There was nothing I could do for her. Why are you telling me this? Henry is your only suspect. Henry did it, and not cheat. No doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be someone who would benefit from him doing it. I'll look into it. Thank you, Akiko. Well, I did say we needed to go and talk to Crimson. What about the case files? What about you wanting to expand the roles of marshals? Where have you pulled that from? You want exorcism to be a martial role? Makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next step. Sounds to me you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want, and that'll cheat. Why, thank you, I will. Why didn't you let Doom Jazz examine dead bodies of martial guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation stream concedes an open and shut case. If it was, I wouldn't be here. Ooh, lots of stuff about this case. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace bloodlines alone with him. Why are we talking about this now, Jean? How does this relate to the council, man? That's what I'm trying to find out. Yes, I made a mistake. This seems to be a pattern. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. Yeah, we just had this discussion. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the marshals. Sure would be helpful if a demonic threat killed our exorcist. I should kill you for that accusation. What can you tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's body? The same as found on Henry's mother. I've been told they weren't. Rena Division's sigils were scorched onto her by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh. Got any proof, Nana, or cheat? No solid proof, just a good bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry? Of course. I always carry my sword and a combat knife. Did you find a blade on Henry when you arrested him, or after he'd killed Grace? No. So how did the sigils get carved into her body? No idea, no, cheat. Demons. Thanks for the insight. Okay. So much evidence, and so many files. Remember when we had like 3 crimes to deal with, now we have 9? What do you know about the 4th Holy Seal? It's Chikantazaster. Sorry? I said, what does it matter? Whatever it was, this Labaji got through it and needs to be executed. Serious trouble, cheat. Thanks for your help. Well, got some more evidence. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Okay, we're learning things. Occasionally, and mixed in with a lot of not learning things, but some things are being learned. Time for a fast travel, and if you want to see Crimson, I need to remember where she was. I think it was, she's in the sewers, and I think the entrance to the Princess House. I think. Don't want to go to United. Actually, I don't really want to go to either of those places. It's an apartment. Sewer. There we go, there's the one. Perfect. Right outside the door. Thanks past me for taking that for fast travel. This is still a hell of a character design. Like, it's a look.
Crimson acid.
There's still the Starlight upgrades option. Do you have more? How can I help, lady? Oh yeah, she has skins. Selling any skins for Starlight? Sure I am. 1 skin for 1 crystal. Sure, why not? I'm here. Enjoy. Cool, got a thing. How can I help?
Starlight skins obtained.
Okay, yeah, that was worth it. That's cool as hell. Investigation freak. Can she breathe life back to paradise? Let's hang out. Got time for a chat, Crimson? What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? The trade is good. You're carrying a lot of blood crystals. A quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. You're still an idol. You still have your job to do. We all have our crosses to bear. Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. Not yet. Is it worth it? You think I'd put a name to any old restaurant? There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning people. Anyone win? I'll let you into a little secret. There are. I know certain things about the dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I knew these things, and she made the winning wrinkle disappear. I'm not a prize to be passed around. This feels relevant to the case. I dread to think what your file on me looks like. I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. I mean, how can we not flirt at this point? Maybe you can learn more about me one day. Don't be a tease. Be seeing you, lady. Relationship? Ah, but no probe. Sad person. But we have things to talk about. Any idea how I could track down a phone number? Yes, because this is the mystery number that witness rang for a second at midnight. I have my way. I can run a search for you. There's a service charge, of course. 1 crystal, yeah, that's fine. Thanks, lady. What's the number? 8332112ES9116RD. These people are so good at memorizing strings. Let's see. Nothing. That number isn't registered to a phone on the island. Are there unregistered phones? No. Masahiro controls the phone output. Everything's registered. I have a backdoor into their system, so I can scope the numbers. Is there anything else that could have a number attached to it? Not a clue. You're going to need to go looking. Yeah, for example, could there be a sonic sniper rifle full of death screams, which is a phrase. Did you experience a comms blackout last night when the reality folding right first? Not down here. It was very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. Oh, I am. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her. Do you know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in the woman, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Keeping that super subtle, just who do you think she was before she died? Also, what do you think about the death of this one woman? Ah, that makes sense. I've got something good. You buying? You know I am. I have all this blood, and what else am I going to do with it? Ooh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? Seems like a dangerous situation for the archetype. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Oh my god. Police command corruption, that's never happened before. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done. You got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. This is important. Did you see the architect last night? I heard she was hanging out with us last night. You should ask her. Seems odd. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Lydia should have been doing her ferrywoman duties. The log at the gate should confirm something about that. Yeah, it did. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret? The word got out a while back. From who? I'm not sure. It just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying. Trying to cover their asses, now you're here. Time to uncover some asses. Want to take that again, lady? Go get 'em, tiger. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. We are learning so many things. Who should we go and needle next? Yeah, I think it's worth chasing down this line of thinking with figuring out the murder of Grace, because, as ever, like proper noir murder mystery style, there's only ever one case. Okay, how far away is Carmelina? 300 something that way. So many people don't have exclamation marks. That's what progress looks like. I bet I can walk, and who knows, I might find a crystal or two on the way. Or Shinji might just suddenly pop into existence. Hi, Shinji. We didn't talk to you, like, at all last episode. Are you okay? This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas. The knife is the brush. This is modern art. Abstract. Formal. Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. Alright. Yep, sure, that was a conversation that happened, by which I mean we were both there and one of us said words. Ooh, things pick up over there. Climb the ladder. Listen to something go hum. Dazzling obelisk charm. A charm modelled after obelisks found on a citadel planet in another solar system. Again, I just love how many things are just kind of... It's an incidental bit of world building with a lot of words that you might want to unpack. Anyway, moving on. And there's music to be picked up here. Such a thing. Last Dance XX. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I never wanted to take them off. Setting sun sparkled in the ocean. I love how all the descriptions of the music are just kind of, here's a vibe. Never much about the music itself, just here's a vibe. The music is also in that vibe. It's a solid file system. That's pretty on. Right, open that door and get freaking stuck behind it. There's a lug crystal up here. Can I get it? Stand on this door frame. On the door. On the door frame. LD on the door frame. There we go, thank you. And then completely screw up that jump. Good job all. Can I get back up there? Cool, no, that blood crystal is future me. Right, we were heading to Carmelina, who is in Sin HQ. As, you know, makes sense when somebody runs the Syndicate. That is Syndicate HQ, right? Yeah, it's there. By, like, best part of 15 hours into this. Wait, no, this is episode 5, so best part of, like, 12 some hours into this, and I'm beginning to learn my way around. It says I'm turning the wrong way. Beginning to learn how things on this island are connected. And jumping down a hole. Yeah, can't get up to it from underneath like that, but if I go up, oh my god. Hi Yuri, I don't have anything to say to you right now. There we go, post runs rat. Door logs that we already checked. Syndicate HQ. Yeah, I know you already did here, that's why I was surprised that there was an invite up. Okay, I'm in the right place, right? Maybe? Carmelina, turn your location on, I just want to talk. Do I have to take that elevator up? Who am I kidding? On this stream, there's always elevators. slap your blood in there. Okay, no, I'm leaning towards the wrong direction, except, I mean, Shinji is here, so whether that makes it more or less wrong is up to you. Oh, yes, this is... I'm right. Yes, the squib took the ladder up and all that was a somewhat distressing crying grudge shrine. There's a blue crest down there. Thanks for leading me this way, Shinji. It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller. What are you doing, Shinji? Just rhyming. Flowing. Spitting fire off the top. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here. Cool. Beats by Shinji. Out of summer.
Key item obtained.
A blue crest. I can plug that into a statue to make it cry. You ever wonder what you're doing with your life? Okay, so... Is it up this ramp? God, I talk a big game about how I'm starting to learn how everything fits together, and then I show you all why I say starting. This bit? Where's Carmelina? Carmelina? Hello? No. She is very much not this way. So what's this door? I'm instant to take a cue. This is... Oh, it's the library where we were like, we sure got a lot of books about demons right before all the demons happened. Okay, so Carmelina was below me. I may be mildly hopelessly lost. Oh. This is the... I was right. Whatever. Halt. What do you want, freak? Do we have to go through this every time? Just take me to see Carmelina.
Architect Carmelina's Island.
And her cute dog. And I don't even like dogs. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's the point of all these questions, investigator? An investigator needs to understand the suspect, not just facts about the case. What do you want to know? What do you do as the architect? I craft and enable dreams. Each island needs to be thoroughly designed. I plan every square inch. It takes centuries. The islands are given form by the council's psychic will. I transmute that psychic will into physical form. You followed in your parents' footsteps. My mother and father had a unique gift, one that they taught me. The gift was part of the Silent Goat's blessing when the city was formed. We needed somewhere to live outside of the real world. How do you transmute the council's will? I've never been able to describe it, it's just a feeling. When they meditate and envisage the island, I'm able to open psychic pathways to a new reality, let the island take shape. The Syndicate would be lost without you. I live to serve. Heart up. And things. Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature? Yes, we sure as hell can. Do you have something you want to tell me? Something concerns me about Witness. Some of us become more complicated as our lives go on. Others do not. I can see it behind his mask. He's changed since I've been gone. Witness has become gripped with religious hysteria. He believes that we've strayed too far from the path. Montserrat wanted to protect the new island, with a tighter grip on the Syndicate. In Witness's eyes, our leader was not placing enough importance on resurrecting the gods. Montserrat was furthering the Syndicate, not our holy mission. then that does make him a sinner. Don't be short-sighted. The Syndicate are hampered by demonic invasions and the deaths of our homes. Montserrat was playing a longer game. Build a perfect island, rule it perfectly, and then focus on the gods. Our divided attention was getting us nowhere. Witness had grown infuriated with Montserrat. They were like baying dogs in Syndicate meetings. Witness voted against every one of Montserrat's proposals. Is there anything else? When a man becomes complicated, he often withdraws. Witness is no different. He needed time with his thoughts. His sanctuary was his apartment. It became rare to see him. I have wondered what he does up there. Is this privacy more than usual? We would almost never see him. He would only leave his apartment to attend syndicate meetings, and only then it was to scream religious proclamations at us. That was one of the reasons I went to see him last night. I was worried. I needed to know he was fine at the final end of an island. Thank you for your candor, Architect. I mean, we already knew Witness was dodgy as hell. Motive, 1 billion. Alibi, 1 billion. Alibi breakers, no. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko, telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry. I have no idea what message you're talking about, Investigator. I have a copy of it here. I'm sure that's a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous. Then, why did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. You'd have to ask the Grand Marshal. Well, she said it was to meet with you, so... Okay. May the silent goat walk with you. And may you reach the moon. Some of our leads beginning to dry up a little. Oh, the sun's coming up, that's nice. Although it is raining. Oh yes, and I should put on our new investigation freak skin because look at that art. That's just lovely. So now they want me to actually go back and talk to Akiko about this. Oh, we already did that. Where's Akiko? No, but it says she has something to say. Well, like I say, let's follow this thread. Oh hey, it stopped raining. Well, sure is abrupt on this island. Let's unlock this fast travel as well so we can get back to Carmelina easy enough. If I remember where this is. Symbols of daybreak. When the warmth of the dawn sun scorches the night terrors away, please remember to give praise. Please. Thank you. There you go. We have one whole fast travel point on the dictator queue, so in theory I should remember where it is. So let's go to the Desolation Cell. Which is a lot less ominous now that the sun's up, I guess. Hey, Akiko. Wanna confess some police corruption to me?
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Yes, I know, I was here a minute ago, Starlight. We can hang out again? I mean, why would I not want to hang out with this aggressive Romanian cop? Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. Human. Why do you hate me so much, Akiko? I thought you were the investigation freak. It's not that hard to figure out. What's your problem? Is this a soldier versus civvy thing? Case file completed. You've solved the mystery. Why does it have to be like this? Way of the world. We exist in different planes. We see different things. I work so that you're my sleeping bag. You trot about without a care in the world. Let's be insolent. You give me a button to mark insolent, I'll probably press it. Also, I'm not going to thank you for your service, her. Because no. You didn't protect it last night. We're done here. Bye, no retreat. And yet, relationship improved. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism. What message? Carmelina sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry. No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here. Someone's giving you false evidence, no retreat. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me. Then why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Okay. May your night be bright, and may you reach them. Okay, so I guess that's all we can talk to Henry about, apparently.
Henry Division.
And we can hang out with the demon guy in the cell. Let's talk, Henry. What the fuck is up with the slaughter ritual? It's a fair question. In pretty much any context, if there's something called the slaughter ritual, what the fuck is up with that? Citizens don't get to go to the next island, so a ritual takes place where the citizens are sacrificed to the gods. The temple becomes awash with blood, and the psychic energy of the deaths is directed to the gods by the High Priestess. Don't you think that's really fucked up? I'm with him. It's the worst part of this whole thing. Perfect 25 should end it. No more dead islands. But a big fucking load of kidnapped citizens though, right? It sounds real perfect. Whatever. Heart up. I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it? Are you fucking real? Is this one big fucking joke? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? I was doing some fucking demon fuckingology. Man makes a solid point. Like, big book of demonology. Might be getting into some demonology. Who gave it to you? Stranger. We went through this already. Is this where your memory fails you? Don't get cute. But I'm always cute. Anyway, let's talk about murder. What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I killed him, didn't I? You were found guilty of it. Why the fuck are we talking? You know I did it. Yeah. A guilty conviction and the truth are not the same thing. If I'm the suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. Yeah, this is looking more and more like a police setup the more we hear. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? What the fuck is that? What if very uninterested? Get with the program. I have no memory. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. Somebody needs some space. Thought that was something in my room, but no, it was just the loud ambient noise that was getting me. Right, let's walk while I think. What leads to Beyond's chase? Or minute, in lieu of kind of chasing down any more evidence, I will just go and talk to everyone that still has an exclamation mark. Because really, if you're not letting your life be ruled by punctuation, what are you doing? This bridge I'm along. Anyway, have I used this computer? Somehow. Here's the door to the barracks, but I can't get in. Need I can go to blood for it, or a secret passage. Can't remember if somebody said there was a secret passage to the barracks. It's like the concept is suddenly ringing a bell. And this rhythm line really sounds like True Fate by New Order. Maybe in my unsorted evidence, birth record, blood to liberation now, tap birth record, Lydia's tablet, a demon bunker, Henry's father who relies Kawami, which you'd think I could have talked to him about just that, but here we are. Okay, so who's nearby and has an exclamation mark? Currently looking like witness. It's witness. Time to get extra. It's just here, so easy enough. Save some of the blood crystals. I mean, I'm not feeling like saving blood crystals is going to be a particular issue, but usually it's the point where you say that when it does. Also, I'm aware that I've still got a couple more red crests to pick up, which concerns me. Because if they turn out to suddenly be like endgame important, whatever's behind them, I can see a lot of wandering around looking for picture of Crimson. And there's so many nooks and crannies in this game to look around. Already cracked this, yes? Yes. Clink. Clink, apparently. Up the elevator. Let's witness the end. Witness? Oh, there you are.
Witness to the end.
But first, let's hang out. You seem cool. And not like a murderer at all. Want to chat, witness? I must warn you that I'm not one for long conversation. I've just noticed how similar a voice I've given to Crimson. Not intentional. Why plants? The gods tended to us and raised us. Maybe I can hope to have some insight into their brilliance by tending to life myself. I remember that you were a devoted follower of destroyed Eden. He galloped through the universe, a true majesty. My unwavering devotion to him got me through many dark times. He was a light I could follow. Do you want to talk about these dark times? They are behind me now. The old life is gone. Now I only concern myself with my holy work. Do not dwell on your past. Embrace the life ahead of you and let the gods shine upon it. Well, keep that in mind. Relationship coping. I am enjoying our conversations, Lady Loveguy. There is a sensitive matter which we could discuss further. And we will. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Loveguy. The architect and I became close, and we married. It didn't last though. Wow, that seems like something anybody could have told me at any point. Alright. She is obsessed with a perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me, or the gods. I've been reluctant to tell you until now, but I am worried about her. Her mind is not in the cosmos. What way? Do you believe that you should be rewarded for your craft? I mean, sure. If you enable other people's success. Maybe you can sympathize with the architect then. She architects our islands. Is architect a verb? Not convinced. Without her, we have nothing. Our work is for the gods. They lifted us up. We must do the same for them. Personal reward is a sin that pushes us from their light. I fear she has forgotten this. Thank you for confiding in me with this. Getting so much more evidence on everyone. Can I just say everyone's guilty and this whole island was a mistake? I understand you've become more secretive. Maybe a bit paranoid. Who told you that? Yeah, that's what paranoia sounds like. Are you hiding something from me? Others get jealous when you have a purpose in life. My holy work doesn't concern those who stray. Wow, sniffy much. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous winds. They can take physical forms before you realise. And this island being what it is, I don't know if that's a metaphor or not. You don't need to lecture me, investigator. Alright. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago? No, we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year, about 25 years ago. I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed. Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I didn't pay much attention. The syndicate's fall from grace was a big concern. Where did she isolate herself? Just like, yeah, fall from grace? No, back on topic. Just every other sentence, witness, we're not talking about God, we're talking about literally anything else. Throw the whole island out, it's broken. Exactly. She has always built herself little hideaways in the islands. Places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. May you fly with destroyed Eden. And may you reach them. Wait a second. That's just made me think of a thing. That... Okay, this is probably not relevant, and, like, I might just be reading too much into this, but that's why the sign-off to conversation changes with everyone, and you always say something different, and they always say, may you reach the moon. Because it's in relation to the birth sign of the person you're talking to, which is why we said, witness, may you fly with destroyed Eden, and Lady Love dies born under the sign of kiss me to the moon. May your night be bright, new night. I can't remember what her one for blood dancer is. May your journey be endless, endless moon. Can't remember cosmic deceit. Can't remember that. May you live in shadow, shadow zero. I can't remember Dire Rose, but yeah, that all makes sense to me now. This is entirely irrelevant to everything, I know, and I shouldn't be nearly so excited, but it is a nice world-building thing. And I just worked it out, and it's not related to any of the things I'm meant to be spending brain power working out in this game, but that's what you're getting. There you go. Success. We're done. Who am I speaking to next? Who has an exclamation mark? It is relatively nearby. That would be Dr. Do Jazz. Warm up that non-specifically Celtic accent. Jump in the sewer outflow. What an exciting life we live. I was going to say, how do I get back up? And then I'm like, I'm going to see a guy who lives on a yacht. I don't need to be up, I need to be at sea level. Ups no longer required. See? Wasn't that easy. Parkour question mark. Wait, that door's pink. That usually means I can go inside. With you in a minute, Doc. Have I been in the yacht before? I don't think I have. I love how you can colour code things right to the hell neon pink, and I'll still look straight past. Medical textbook. This looks long, detailed, and boring. I mean, it doesn't look that long. But honestly, yeah, I know I've read enough academic texts that are that long and take like 5 years to read. Wine. Duke Jazz always gets the best bottles. If you do spend the night with him, you at least get a nice glass of wine out of it. Several, really. Wow, there's faint praise much, just like, well, if you have sex with him, at least there's wine. Poor Duke Jazz. A photo of Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Power tools. Looks like Doom Jazz does his own maintenance on farm, despite them being made by Masahiro Heavy Industry. Okay, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot there. Does Doom Jazz hold a candle for Akiko? These are the questions. I always thought he was the love and leave type. Will this blow the whole thing wide open? Almost certainly not. Anyway. Hey, I've just been rifling through your house. Also, I still don't really want to have sex with you, but who knows, that might change. You are pretty ripped. Although the proportions of your pelvis seem strange and unsettling to me. But anyway, let's hang out now. I've insulted your pelvis, and it's really the least I can do. Gosh, sec, Doc. Back for more real talk. Wow, that's going to take a minute to bed in. Hit me. Nothing lasts forever except the certainty of change. Quoting philosophy now. Please. Some song on a skate punk compilation. Yeah, wow, this accent is going places today. I said non-specific Celtic and that's what you get. Nostalgia for trip hop. There you go. That's my two moods are sincere fish and nostalgia trip hop. You were into trip hop the last time I was on the island. I like to mix it up. Keep it fresh. One of the citizens we abducted from the real world had it with them. They're just so blasé about, yeah, we abducted a bunch of people and stole their stuff, and then we killed them all. Derisive about sludgecore. So, what else are you into? Sludgecore? Whatever I can get my hands on. This kid had quite a CD collection on it. Claw Knuckle, Crapdown, Sound Gear. You'd think a massive oppressed citizens would be enough more punk music on the island. Not allowing them access to instruments or any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Wow, you have not encountered punks. With enough intensity, anything can be an instrument. The true punk music is, of course, screaming and hitting things. Why do you think there are so many murders in the apartments? Montserrat always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Catch you later, Doc. Ding. Nah, no probes. Sounds weird when I say it to a doctor who's flirting with me. What's with the photo of Akiko in your boat? None of your business, investigator. But I said none of your business. Leave it. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? Another thing, love dies. Kinds of secrets and all that. Okay, well we didn't learn a huge amount. Then cause must be a mystery, because that's the thing you were born under, with mystery something. And may you reach the moon. Cosmic deceit, that's it, that's why it must be a mystery. Okay, okay. I am far too excited about having worked out that one world building detail. Let's take the... Actually, no, I'm gonna fast travel. So I can connect people to talk to. Well, there's Akiko, we can go and poke her about why you guys had a photo of her. Oh god, everyone keeps getting their exclamation marks back. Crimson has more to say, Akiko has more to say. I was kind of looking at going and seeing the daybreaks. I'm going to do that. Fast travel time. Hey Lydia, take me to your husband's bar. What was this? Just happening? Yeah.
Sam Daybreak.
Still quite a character design. Fancy a drink? Sure. What's it this time, Sam? A special one would be appropriate, don't you think? I saved your glass. My glass. You remember, don't you? Glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? Wow, this accent is... Apparently I'm not on form with my bad accents today, because they're even worse than usual. You really do remember your guests, Sam. I must try, mustn't I? I have my own blend, night alone. A deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange, a hint of honey sauce. It's meant to be savory without being diluted. I hand carved the ice into glass. Your glass has the perfect shape. Where do you get the ice? This island is suffocatingly hot. The deep factory produces minus 20 degrees C ice that's frozen over a period of days. The longer it takes to freeze, the harder and clearer it is. You can see, can't you, LB, how perfect it is. The ice doesn't melt and dilute the whiskey. A good observer. The colder ice takes longer to melt. You can savor the whiskey for longer without it becoming diluted. An excellent way to spend some time, wouldn't you say? What's the most important ingredient in your blends? It's hard to say in a lot of craft, isn't it? Everything has a place. Everything has a place in use, doesn't it? If you push me for an answer, it's my love for you. You can relate, can't you? She's my partner in life. My respect for her gives me something to live up to. I miss having that. Do you want to have a lover, LD? I mean, I've had offers, believe me. A lover and partner. I miss Isaiah. The journey to perfection is a hard one. Loved ones are essential. We have similar outlooks, don't we? It's always a pleasure, LD. I'll be back. Relationship out.
Relic obtained.
The glass love dye is always used at Sam's bar before her exile. Sam saved it between each island. Yeah, well, the fact that it's been on multiple islands, which last for literal millennia, and then we were exiled for 82,000 years, that's some good filing and some durable glass. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. Given that Crimson was like, anybody who says they don't know anything about this is lying, because everybody does. Question mark. No one does, do they? Yeah, they really do. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I don't know anything, do I, LD? Okay. May you always live in the shadow. And may you reach the moon. You are being shifty. My eye is on you. Morning, red skeleton man. Now, where is your wife? Your wife is that way. Away! This is how you should travel around town, really. Okay, Shinji. Don't you think it's a bit of a flaw? What is? Allowing a possessed citizen to stay on the island. I mean, you're not wrong. You people are all about getting rid of demons. It's one of your main things. You never shut up about it. And yet you're still here. It is a little convenient that a perfect weapon will be left on the island, not eliminated. Good scapegoat as well. Think that's what happened? I really don't care, Loved Eyes. I'm just shooting the shit. See you around. Okay. That's... Yeah, I've already done that completion because that's the tunnel through to the factory entrance. Here's the outside of the dead zone. Is this the front door to the dead zone? Yep. That's always a crapshoot when you've got me going anywhere. Because, oh, we had completely the wrong direction. And or did we miss our goal an hour ago? I was about to say I wish I could double jump in real life, but I mean, really, I barely jump at all in real life. I think I've got precisely the number of jumps I need, if not possibly too many. There are many birds. I say before that the birds flew backwards. Also, they're circling ominously. Also, some of them are flying at implausible speeds. Okay. It's a daybreak. Hang out in the car. Let's go for a drive, LD. The jacket doesn't smell too bad. Well, ain't you a charmer, LD? Ever thought about replacing it? You're out of your mind. You never replace a battle jacket. It becomes a part of your life, part of you. Yeah, I mean, I'm entirely with her. I've seen some of my jackets which are held together by sheer force of awkwardness. It's been millennia. And it'll be millennia more. What are you painting at the moment? Abstract stuff. This island has existed for centuries. What's it mean to me? Sorry, what's it mean to me? That kind of thing. I'd like to see them. Might learn something more about you. I'll paint something that represents you, LD. What represents me? I'm thinking about it. Must be a hard island to paint. Why? There's a lot of history here. I have to focus, block that out. Concentrate on how the island makes me feel in the moment. The beach okay again, LD? Perfect. Ding. Keep wanting to get more probes. Okay, no, we do get one, it's just after we get out of the car. LD, I have something I think we should discuss. It's probably nothing, LD. Nothing is probably something. K-Man is missing, right? Ooh, more on that case. K-Man? Sorry, the K-Chan. Yeah, he is. This probably has nothing to do with it, but I like to hang with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in the HQ. Totally went off one of the assistants. How does this relate to KHX? He was looking for his ring. It's a nice ring he commissioned from KHX. Oh, is that the one that I found KHX holding when he was dying, when he was dead? Well, this ring by any chance? That's the one, LD. That big blue sapphire looks good, right? Not my kind of thing. It's too flashy. Says the woman who dresses like that. I forgot. All about the red, huh? Where did you find it? Sorry, Lydia. Investigate to see. Why was he yelling at the assistant? Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going berserk about it. Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know? I think it is. Thanks, Lydia. Now that is interesting. Yes, and Yuri's shut down the boat rides, which, you know, would have been awkward when you've just left a corpse on the beach. I think I know who we're talking to next. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Not a thing, LD. Oh, just okay. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? I don't know. The Holy Seal. Kept secret. Again, that gets a from me now. May your spectre gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. What's her sign? Beautiful spectre. There we go. I can't believe it took me so long to work that out. And I also can't believe that it's amusing me so much. Now that I have. Actually, precious few exclamation marks. There's Akiko, there's Crimson, there's Yuri. That's your lot. Crimson appears to be the closest right now. Let's go talk to her. Or we could get trapped in this garden maze. Oh, there's probably something hidden in here, isn't there? Why would you make a big terrace space and not hide something? And make it an absolute bastard to find and navigate. Don't know what the deal is down there. I hear something. Sounds like it's coming from... Alright, let's do some trash bags. Trash bags. I heard something. I heard an item. I played trying to jump with control. I don't think that's a control scheme in any game ever made. I mean, you know, can't say no to some more blood. Yep, right there. A time to cut the air. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis. That was weird. Finally, me and LD have the same reaction to one of his visits. Yeah, his conversations are getting increasingly abstract, and I wonder if that's a thing. What's this? Gold plate cries out for light. I am shining torch on gold plate. Is this what you wanted in the series description? Because I'm really feeling like it's not. Is this accomplishing anything? Leaning towards no. Okay, but we've had a couple of things tablets that are just like puzzle hints that I'm not totally getting. I want to find out. Where am I going? I'm going to speak to Crimson, who is this way. Aha! But first, there's a gacha machine.
Relic obtained.
Desirable Bear-chan. Bear-chan, a famous dog on the island, saved a man's life. Well, and that's well. That's a just like really good. Like here's something here as well. Yeah, it's inside that. It's a green press. I haven't seen what green press seems to do yet. I think I'll let you do it. How do I get fans? God, I love that the trees don't have collision. So this platforming can be even more obnoxious if they do. Haha! I am inside your secret space. Bow before me, obstructive civic planning.
Key item obtained.
Hooray, I got a thing. It presumably does a thing. Where am I actually going? Where's Chris? That's okay. I unlocked it. Okay, that's cool. Didn't need to cross this game to tell me that. So collision on that set with. Yeah, I was going to say that the way we unlocked that door and announced it, it felt like we hadn't been here before, but no, it's him. So it was where we were heading. Been here before, definitely.
Crimson acid.
Let's hang. Let's tell you what, let's buy another skin. The last one was really good. New Starlight skin, hooray.
Starlight
Some
skin
serenity.
obtained.
The start of the day is filled with so much promise. Anything could happen. It won't. That's a huge mood. Let's hang out. Got time for a chat, Crimson? Tell me about your blessing. The 19th island incident. It was a weird island at the beginning. Strange feeling in the air. Like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Think it was a setup? You mean by the Syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. Again, there's this disconnect between what makes you a good worshipper who is trying to resurrect the gods, as opposed to as soon as you are following or deceived by or a cult of a god is bad. There's a weird mix of standards going on. Which again, I mean, all I'm really saying here is the Syndicate are on the up and up. We knew that. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. Why was this investigation so bad? Akiko and Martians hit the cult hard. Real shock and awe response. The apartments were demolished before the corruption set in. We thought we'd got them, but the cult had a trick. There was a possessed cult member chained up in the sewers. The Martians missed the mess with it. High on successfully wiping out the apartments. The guy in the sewers let the demons slowly seep into the island. The foundations of the island came wrong. Then the demons attacked. Swarms of them came from underground. Everyone took up arms. So you fought the fight and got blessed. Not just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down in the temple. I held the line in the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods blessed me, and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in a sewer. I'll be back for another story. Relationship up! But what do you think about this? Why does Duke Jazz have a photo of Akiko? Gotta pay, lady. Sure. He was in a relationship. He still loves her. It didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers. And he can't keep his dick in his pants. These both seem true. Personal experience? You'll want to talk. Fair. Why does that give him motive for the council murder? The original secret. Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation that got Duke Jazz's father killed. A suicide mission for Akiko. Duke Jazz found out. So he'd kill the council to protect her. Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the person you love? No comment. This is a public stream. Okay, this is some interesting new wrinkles. Thanks, Crimson. I'm gonna buy another skin. Why not? Wonder how many she's got. Space. This area of space can only be traversed by ancient race octopus-like creatures. Their bodies harden into crystals and protect themselves from innumerable micro maelstroms. Cool. That's neat. Okay. Thank you, Grim. May your journey be endless. And may you reach the moon. Okay. It is slightly annoying how it's like, get a tidbit of information here, run across the island for the next one. On which note, let's go talk to Akiko. Because, like, I could fast travel. Wait. Okay, no. I thought I heard an item noise, but I think it's just the waves. Ah, can I get round? This could be an issue. Tell you what I can do. Oh. Okay, no, I was going to drown myself and respawn, but no, apparently I can just about make that. Run through the bridge. Again, could pay for this, but right here. I do think it's funny that the place we were exiled to is just on top of a really big pillar. Hey Akiko, let's talk about your sex life in front of the prisoner, alright? I'm sure she'll love that.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Yes, we know. Now let's hang out again, you love us! Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. But humor me. Do you still collect war relics? Why do you care? Friendship. Akiko, we've been through this. Fine. Yes. Okay, good. What's the centerpiece of your collection? Centerpiece. The most important part. They are all important, Frost. Relics are created through the actions of soldiers giving their lives in combat. How could one be more important than the other? That's a good way of thinking about it. I know. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania. Before the suit. Okay. Ammonites are demons. Thank you. Akiko, I appreciate it. Good. Now that we've played this friendship thing out, we're done, right? Done? Yes. We became friends. You got what you wanted. You can leave me alone. If that's what you want, Akiko. That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye, Nanochit. Relationship increased. That important relationship milestone where she tells you to leave her alone forever. Petrified shell from the demon that Akiko killed during her campaign against Harmony. I found a photo of you in his boat. I have nothing to say, Nanochit. Do you two have a history? I said I have nothing to say, Nanochit. You okay? Oh, hang out max level. There we go. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Well, if we're maxing out people's relationships, can I hang out with
Henry Division.
Yeah! Anything to say about the case? No, let's just hang out. Let's talk, Henry. Is this helping? These little chats helping you work out who did it? Not really, just interesting as a character. I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand the crucible of crime better. Like what you see. Would know. The islands can't continue like this. How are you going to fix it? Well, that's the job for the next island. I need to find the truth first. You promise you're going to do something? I'll do what I can. The Syndicate is a slow ship to turn, and sometimes it gets stuck sideways in a canal. I hope you'll stick to that. Whatever. Relationship improved. And he's at max level now too. All these lovely friends we've made, they hate us. Okay, where am I headed next? I think I want to go to Fury, and I will fast travel so Lydia, pick me up. You have nothing better to do, and I need a lift because I can't afford this wall. I could parkour my way there, but I'm not going to. Hey Yuri, I hear your sketch as hell. Care to comment?
Yuri Knight.
First, let's hang out. Got time to chat, Yuri? What is it? You look like the kind of person that likes wine. I do. A refined drink. I'm able to enjoy expensive wine. Better wine. More expensive doesn't mean better. Less popular grapes can give high quality at an affordable price. I don't think that's true, freak. It helps that I have access to older wines, always a sign of quality. Again, that's not always true. Most wines are made to be consumed within their first 1 to 5 years. Yeah, after a while, wine does just become a commodity rather than a drink. Trust me, freak. Older is better. You're clearly not very experienced with wine. Not everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. Just refute all over the place. Nonsense. I don't think you know what you're talking about. The lower class are often jealous of those with more refined tastes. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Well, that was a conversation. But hey, now for the real scoop. I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri. Of what interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that. It's impolite to snatch. Want to tell me what it's doing in the fist of KHX's dead body? I have no idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work. Probably. Anything else you want to tell me? I don't know anything else, freak. Why did you shut down the shut the boat trips down early, Yuri. What business is it of yours? Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why? It never normally happens. None of the other systems were shut down prematurely. Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down. Did it have anything to do with a dead body at the bottom of the cliff? What dead body? I have no idea what you're talking about, but surely this is the jurisdiction of the Marshals. You're supposed to be investigating the council murder. Only one case, Yuri. It might be linked. Did you have anything to do with it? Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences there. Must be. May you see through a million eyes. And may you reach the moon. Why does Dire Rose lead to may you see through a million eyes? The logic there interests me. Maybe Dire Rose is just like that's one of the divine attributes or something, having many, many eyes. God, I am running out of exclamation marks to go and talk to. Beginning to worry that it might actually be I need to go somewhere and find something to make me progress any. Well, let's talk to Doom Jazz, because he apparently has something to say. I mean, I'm not averse to looking up hints for this game, but unlikely. So, no, that's...
Respawning.
Wow, just died like a foot off the shore. We're not going the right way, are we? No, if we jump off here, we'll probably die. But next one, I think. To the top of here. We have been up here, right? This is cool. But then we know I'm a fan of becoming elevated. This is a very large goat statue. Top of another goat statue. Okay, yeah, I think there was some relics and stuff up there. Oh yes, and that's how we got to the room. Centitage view, okay. Again, one day I might actually learn my way around. But let's be real, I won't. Okay, we want to go over there, so jump here. Okay, that's making an unsettling crackling noise as I walk over it. I am concerned. Now we get on top of the statue, don't we? I'll do well, yeah. Ah, damn, missed!
Respawning.
But we respawn right by it, so it's a good. God, it'd be annoying if you respawned like where you jumped off.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Let's hang out some more, Doctor. Got a sec, Doc. Can you feel it in the air? You've been spraying pheromones again? The island's about to end. It's maybe the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. Blut, 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 blut. We'd better not waste any more time then. Lady Love, stop talking. Oh. The flirt actually pays off. It's been wonderful to see you again. You would never get any good at the conversation afterwards. Say this, but save it till you're off duty. Flamboyant wine. Maybe I'll see you on the next island. I hope so. Pleasure decreased, had sex.
Relic of Update.
Dead Nebula's freedom letter. Rich, full-bodied, good mouthfeel. Lincoln's nice level. I mean, I feel like we must be getting near the end. We're running out of leads. We're maxing out our relationship values. But I'm still not totally sure what's going on. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko. I should be paid for that secret. It's none of your business or anyone else's. That's nothing to do with your case. Okay, well that was super unhelpful, but I guess at least we had sex. May the cosmos be a mystery. May you reach the moon. Okay, so does anybody have talking points listed? No. So that suggests we actually have to go and do investigating. Have sex with the man, immediately bring up his ex. Yeah, I feel like that's how LD rolls. You were never any good at the conversation afterwards. But anyway, about your ex. And I'm missing 2 crests for this. And that's really bothering me, because I bet that's something important. And I have no clue how to even begin looking. Short of getting a guide. There's the footbath, the most surprisingly useful purchase ever. That's what's the name? Stand there, but I just think door lock. Done that. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, I want to cry floods unending tears, painted by Lydia Ness. Lydia's got the talent. Yeah, it's because we need to find the secret way into the barracks. We need to find a couple more red crests. We need any info on what the 3rd seal is and how to get through the 2nd. I feel like that's possible for us to get through the seals, but we need to find out the combination, especially because I've been reliably assured that you can't force it, like it just straight up won't take it if you don't know the code. Like if you haven't been told the code in game. Which is, you know, slightly inconvenient, but I guess actually do the job. So now what? I am at a little bit of a loss. Also, because I'm looking for red crests, I keep thinking I see something red and vaguely crest shaped, and then realise it's just the red. I feel like this stream can suddenly just become a lot of me walking in circles. No, it's in fact 2 blood crystals. Jackpot.
Blood crystal obtained.
I can get to that one. No, messed that up really, really badly. We're not getting that blood crystal right now. Okay, well, we're at the right time anyway, so I am going to take a short break. I'm going to go and stretch and hydrate and run some ads. You know the drill. But I will be back in 5 or 10 minutes. I might look up some non-spoilery hints, because I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do, and I feel like the only thing we can do at this point is trigger the trial, which I feel like will be the end game. And we probably want to sort stuff out first. But anyway, I'll sort that out and be back to you in 5 or 10. Go, do all the good things. Eat, drink, move. I don't know, solve a murder. It's your time. Do what you want, but see you in a bit. And we're back. Hello, everyone. And yes, I have, sorted some information on the internet. Nothing concrete, just places worth checking out. And also, I've received confirmation that the red crests do not in fact matter, they just get you a bunch of blood crystals, which I've got those. Okay, so first place I'd like to check out is HQ. While I don't need to find all the red crests, there's still something there. This is apartments. Which makes HQ this way. Next time. Again, I talk a big game about learning how this place fits together. Syndicate HQ. Right, the courthouse. Yeah. I don't know why he's saying North here helps. It's not like I haven't come to the game. It's that way. God. Thought that was somebody up there, but no, it was just an interestingly arranged plant. That's a HQ. There should be another computer here. Way council building makes it this way. Aha, I hear it. I hear that sweet, sweet computer noise. Aha! I mean, doing so won't give me anything, but hey. Wait. I saw something. Now then. Oh, it's just a red crest. Also, like, can't make this jump. Why can't I make this jump? That's a really frustrating game. Why would you do this to me? Well, let's just go and post computers, because that's what I actually came for.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, so that's worship, and that's that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and and that, and goat, that, and that, and that.
Find their computer unlocked.
I know how to hack. Just make pictures of goats. Well, that's a whole bunch of blood. It looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed. This looks like human waste. Days old, almost. And shed never counts wood and shows signs of drag marks, waste, not any footprints. Maybe whoever was in here was restrained. And this is not far from where the marshals that weren't the marshals were found dead. Somebody keeping people for just such an occasion. Okay, so there's one thing off my list. Okay, the next thing I want to do is apparently there's another footbath. I don't know what it does, but it exists, and really that's what we want. Love things existing. Here's the courthouse. I think we're going the right way. Yes, Mountain Gorge. This is good. This is the area I want to be in. Plus it's cool because you get to watch people. Come on, footbath. What about things? Really don't want to accidentally fall off a cliff and have to come all the way back up. Really would like to instead simply bathe my feet. For me, I would simply bathe my feet. This is the Agent's workshop. I feel like I might have missed it. All the information I got was footbath by the Mountain Gorge path. There's a whole bunch of blood. As we know. There's something there, but oh, that looks like it might be whiskey, and I want to check out what it is. It is whiskey. Let's check in on Isaiah and question mark. Over on Perfect 25, which looks just lovely. Just so perfect. The night's so wonderful in paradise. It's my favourite time. Yeah, dances. On the tip of the tongue. Taste of 1,000 possibilities. Whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right. Whiskey was made for the night. Close to midnight, better. I jumped off a cliff for that!
Relic obtained.
No warning, whiskey. A work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. Yeah, I've drunk whiskey like that. Okay, well. This has not taken us to the ideal place. Where's our save point nearby? By the Constantine. Get the feeling that when I was then, all of my blood crystals just getting back to where I need to be. Okay, so I want to be at the mountain. Let's go Patriots' place now. See if everything's easier to spot on the way down. How am I going to be off the bar? Archives and game works. The keys cannot be bathed. This is industrial outflow. Piss and whiskey. Justice be born out of chaos. That's the only weapon we have against Disco. How far can you go? Depends. Sometimes you must go as far as you can. You break the law to achieve justice. We all break the law. The law gets in the way. No one's above it. Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice in many forms. How many does the syndicate accept? How many as it needs to? That's more interesting. Dead man's ambition whiskey. A floral taste with the aroma of vanilla. Find a comfortable chair. Not too comfortable. Comfort will make you nostalgic. You have nothing to be nostalgic about. I love all the whiskey descriptions. Like, enjoy our whiskey, but also enjoy capital. Maybe, I mean, there's another way to mount it. Isn't there? Because the bridge from the factory takes right? Yes? There's a big bridge leading out of the deep factory, and I can see where I'm going to the mountain gorge. Maybe that's the path that's being referenced. Yeah, because see, there's the same mountain gorge as well, and there it is. I had not. Great, like
Those crystals obtained.
Well, that was beautiful. Public electricals. Aha! A foot bath for bathing of feet. An oasis in strong colleagues. Yes! What will this give me? Water in paradise. I feel like I can concentrate a little harder now. Feels like I can find anything, even if it's hidden. Meditate unlocked. Please hold the meditate button to reveal the island's secrets. Okay. These islands are weird. Hold Q or meditate. Mysteries are revealed. Oh. Oh, does it just tag pickups? Oh my Jesus God. Or is it all interactables? I don't know. It seems to be pickups, not just interactables, because the door is tagged. Oh my God. Did you see how many hearts I just saw? It was many.
Those crystals obtained.
Okay. Well, that is a thing. Also, how did I never go here before? And that's the way up to the bar. Which, conveniently, is the next place on my list. Apparently I should be able to find something at the bar. some meditation, see if we can tell where it is. Okay, so doesn't seem to be particularly close by. Here we have the hatch we have the hatch, we have the back door. Do we have a ladder to get up top? Have I already got whatever I'm being hinted? This is the real question. Let's check my inventory. Blood vial select, heavy blood, an arm, space helmet, crane thing, prototype, vampire report, dog treats, employee card, a green crest, Ezra Albertine's locker code which can be used, enemy safety, blood vials with grace and eyes. Okay, no, I don't think I have what's being hinted at because I was seeing intimations that there might be something at Sam's bar that is what you use to break through the grounds in the graveyard. Unless I have interpreted things, which is always possible. My god, there are so many pickups that I wanted. Just so many. I can't just open the front door. Back door, and then there's something there.
See investigation.
Did I not look in here at all? Safe seal, but oh, there were nightmare little computers in here that I forgot about because I couldn't use them at the time.
Nightmare computer.
Oh, well now it makes sense. In as much. What do we need to connect that? Yeah, that. No, it's game works with me now. What else do you want? Game? Game, let me live. None of these seem to work. Yes, I am brute forcing at this point, but I literally can't see what oh, okay, apparently I'd added too many things. There you go, there's your problem. Not that. Yeah, there we go. And pyramids.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Pile bunker gauntlets. There you go. There's the thing I need. Might come in handy. Don't worry, Sam. I'm just hacking all your safes and stealing all your things.
Nightmare computer.
And just all pyramids. That. Those again. And big pyramid in the middle. Not that one. That one. And that one. Then. No, not that. That.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Go. Open safe. There's a lump of non-human flesh inside. Question mark? Sam's still got a pair of pile blanket gauntlets kicking around. Once an assassin, always an assassin, I guess. They're well used. Look like they only have one charge left in them. They'll probably come in handy. I'll borrow them for a bit. Using these once will render them useless forever. I'll just borrow them. Sam has a safe locked by a nightmare. Seems excessive. There's a lump of flesh in here. Sure isn't human. I feel the cosmos when I look at it. It looks like this has been carved off something. This flesh from the crying grudge? Well now. So, Sam, about that fourth seal you didn't know anything about. A high-end destructive weapon that can punch through thick material, it only has one use left in it, and I know where that's going to be. It's looking more and more likely that we are in a full Orient Express everybody did it situation. Hey Sam! Got some follow-up questions. Also, let's hang out. Fancy a drink? Yes. Is night alone okay again? Neat this time? Whatever you recommend. The ice ball you had last time allowed you to savor it for longer, but it was chill. The colder the drink, the less you can taste it. I hope you'll enjoy the pure taste of this blend. It's delicious. What are you blending on this island? Night alone and vortex blend. Maybe you can try it next time. No single malts. Blended whiskey requires infusion of single malts. But on this island, I've focused on serving blended instead of single malts. It's important to practice all areas of your repertoire, isn't it? What's Lydia drinking these days? She enjoys a drink while she paints. She chooses something appropriate to her piece. She enjoys all of the different ways of serving. A lot like you, right, LD? There's something to be enjoyed in everything. What about the next island? It's important to read the new island there, learn about it, and craft a drink that can only be born on that island. The islands give the drinks so much character, don't they? If we make it to the next island. Gotta go, Sam. I'll catch you later. Relationship up. But hey, about this lump of god flesh. Want to tell me what a lump of flesh cut from a god is doing in a security safe in your storeroom? What flesh? I love that reaction pose. just the what? Sammy, I don't know what you're talking about, OT. Is someone trying to frame me? Did someone plan it there? Did you plan it there? Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I promise you, LD, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe there is something we should talk about, LD. Something troubling. Yes, there we go. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? I'm sorry, I wasn't true. I was holding that flesh for something. God isn't original, Sammy. Why do you have god flesh? I was asked to store it for something. It was Witness. Why did Witness ask you to store that flesh? He came to me and said he needed it to store. He didn't tell me anything else. And you just accepted it without question. I didn't know what it was, did I? He just gave me a box and said it needs to be kept a secret. For the good of the syndicate, wasn't it? Didn't it strike you as suspicious? Witness is old friend. You'd do anything for old friend, wouldn't you? This is suspicious as hell, Sammy. It's the truth, isn't it? I have no idea. Okay, we are getting more evidence. This is good. Nothing else to ask. No, cool. May you always live in the shadow. And may you reach the moon. Okay, so yeah, that's something we definitely talk to Wits about. Also, I just want to hit up a couple more things on this list while I've still got it in mind. Got the place in the Syndicate Graveyard we can break. But I was hearing the place to go would be... where are we in relation to everything else? This takes us down into some apartments, housing. Land of cicadas. So I want to check out the dead zone and the barracks. That is... Shut up, crying crowd. Oh, right. I was like, the vending machine jingle is going, but no, that's just a dead nebula jingle, and that's the dead nebula shot. So here's the dead zone, and I hear it's worth it to get up to the roof. Which, that elevator would seem to be good for. How do we get up there? Get the feeling it's off that bridge. Shut up, Grand Grudge. I know it's literally in your name, but maybe give it a rest. I see blood crystals and whiskey on the top of that bridge. Have I mentioned how there's so much in this game? Because it continues to be true. Oh wait, this is the elevator back up to the bar. I should just jump in there. Ugh. At least the elevators are fairly quick transitions. Okay, so get out onto the cliffs. Follow it round. Are we still not high enough? We appear to still not be high enough. Okay. No. Don't flip now, that won't be helpful. So, how do we get higher? There's cigarettes and the grave. It might be best just to go to the graveyard now. I can choose the gauntlets, and I can see about getting onto the roof of the dead zone. Or the other one is the barracks. What did I just say? Graveyard. Slide there. I want to go and check out this. I have piles debunking. I am downright amazed at what I can destroy with pile bunker gauntlets that I stole. And have now broken. Enter vault? Question mark? Yeah, you and me both out. Who the hell are you? Mother? Wow, is that voice going to be wildly unsustainable? No, you're not her. Who are you? Mother called me Deinonegate, a child born into darkness, born never to be known. Wow, you whole Omelast situation here. Who is your mother? The corridor lady. Corridor lady? Who's that? What corridor? Built into the fabric. Corridors. Why are you here? I thought I escaped. You cannot escape blood. That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed. They want me dead. Who wants you dead? Mother and the man. Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not. Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at? My destiny. Is your destiny killing the council? Are the council the dead people in the room? Yes. Then yes. Oh. Well, has the case just solved itself? He shot me. I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there. What do you mean? I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden. I have no clue what's going on. There is no room in paradise for me. You need to see why. You're going to die if you don't get treated. Good. Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been born. No. Well, that was really loud. Indeed. He slit his throat. Just perfect. Who really were you? What the hell is going on here? I could take a blood sample at least. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA. What the hell? This blood has Carmelina's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Was Deinonychate her child? Yeah, that could well be why somebody would go into sudden isolation 25 years ago for about a year if they were, having a kid. Well, what do you know? Aiz Kiwami's blood matches Deinonychate's. Okay, right, so Aiz and Carmelina. But Henry is Aiz and presumably someone else because we together hit Carmelina. Does that mean Carmelina and Aiz Kiwami had a kid together? This probably means that one of the tablet birth records I found in Kiwami's apartment relates to Deinonychate and the other one's Henry. Is this what happened during Carmelina's isolation 25 years ago? Did she hide away while she had a child? Yes. There's some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? It's got flesh. Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Is this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. Okay, so that didn't kill the first seal much. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it. His own blood and all of the council members. Is this the murder weapon? There's no blood on here that matches the marshals guarding the council building. Yes, these are two separate crimes. The blade is perfect as well. It would cause the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow he got to the council without going through his guts. I need to find out more about this guy. Well, this blew everything wide open. So, which knife was it that was the jagged knife? Akiko's sword is damaged. Lydia's knife was damaged. Akiko's sword was, Akiko's knife wasn't, and that's the one Henry took, if you believe her. Dynamic Gate doesn't even get an entry because everybody's just like, well, what the hell was up with that guy? A key given to me by Dynamic Gate. It said it would allow me to use the hidden corridors.
Key item obtained.
Sample of blood taken from Dynamic Gate.
Dynamigate.
Dynamigate. Okay. Does he get a file now? No. Womp womp, I guess. And I say again, what the Christ is going on? Yeah, let's examine the body. A secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. Oh, that's all we get for examining him, is just LD being right. Okay, well, let's place the key Dynamigate gives me fits this lock. And we'll tumble down the rabbit hole. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Well, this has gone places. Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Dynamigate. I'm on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Dynamigate said his mother is in the corridor lady. Blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these? Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seem to go to specific compartments, including what I presume witness the balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the islands there. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? Oh. There's 4 portals here, aren't there? Okay, these all just enter, this one's examined. This corridor isn't letting me through. Looks like it goes to a civic compartment. Probably Carmelina's. That would explain how she accessed the corridors. She can visit Dynamigate's little lair anytime she needed to. This is so messed up. So yeah, that's the lobby of the council building. That's Witness's balcony, and I kind of want to just turn up behind it and see what happens. Really assuming I can get back. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's mum. Dynamigate referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmelina is his mother. I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. The architect, after all. The corridors skip sections of space and allow the users to cross the island in an extremely short space of time. Dynamigate said he was trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors connected to the council to commit murder last night? Yes! The corridor that Dynamigate used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others. Maybe Dynamigate inherited his mother's architecture powers and created it himself. Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals? The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she could probably build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There was a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out onto his balcony to sneak a call from Mackintosh. Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors and get to Dynamigate and take him to the council building. The trial is going to be exciting. Oh, yeah, those are just there now. And they make noises. They're very loud. Witness, maybe he slides something to you to talk to you about.
To the end.
But let's hang out first, because, you know, that's fun, and you're totally not. Want to chat, Witness? I must warn you that I'm not one for long conversations. What's it like growing up in the Chaos Palace? Character building. It is an insane network of twisting geometry. I didn't see the outside world until I fled from Ezekiel. I had no concept of time. It gave me a unique perspective on the world. What took you to the palace? I'm not sure most people want to be there. I was enslaved as a child. The glorious crying grudge swept through Persia, and I was put to work in the Chaos Palace. The palace was insatiable. It grew without check. We had to feed its hunger day and night. What happened to it? It was sacked during the Great Betrayal. Humanity stepped out of the light of the gods and steeped itself in sin. Great monuments to our holy benefactors were torn down. The Chaos Palace was reduced to rubble, then used to build Alexander's cities. That palace should never exist again, but I despair at what we've lost. I sometimes think we all live in our own Chaos Palaces. The gods can lead us out. Oh. And we just get some good flavour and character world building. Carmelina was in your apartment all last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Well now. Did you hear the elevator every time I've come to speak with you? Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. Why did you give Sam a piece of god flesh to hide? What did he tell you? You first. I needed somewhere to store the flesh. I am worried that there are people in the city who would sabotage my research. Who? I have nothing to do with it. And the why? That awful nickname, Perfect 25. The desire for perfection now. They don't want someone proving the council wrong. So you didn't use it with Sam to reach the Fourth Holy Seal. It's the first I've heard of it being used with the Fourth Seal. We'll see about that. Okay. May you fly with Destroyed Eden. And may you reach the moon. Back through the corridor, and let's go through the weird one. Location unknown. That corridor was different. It looks amateurish. It bypasses the seals. A network of secret corridors across the island that contained a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. The judge hadn't summoned me. She might go away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. You're not wrong. Pink petals. Just like the ones downstairs. It's a bit Yuri at the scene. He wears a hat with pink petals. This won't hold up in the trial without having to back it up. This proves he was at the penthouse, but this is a weird island. It doesn't prove he went through the steps. Well, this is your crime scene. Councillor Leon Disaster. His death appears to be a blade taken off the front of his scalp, slicing through his brain. And the silent goat walked with you and all of the cosmic habits. Everyone's been sliced up with a blade, but lacerations are all clean. They were done with a sharp, perfect blade. They don't have any skin cells under their fingers. They were killed before they knew what was happening. The cuts match the blade Henry was allegedly found with a whack ago. They could have been killed with the knife and handle of Don Agate. The type of lacerations on the victims match his blade. Councillor make an origin. Cause of the death is a slash across the throat. And silent goat walk with you and all of the cosmic heavens. Leader Montserrat. Cause of death is a sliced windpipe and artery. There's a gun lying next to him. There's a strange pendant round his neck. May the silent goat walk with you in all of the caverns. Counselor, fine stranger. Cause of death is nearly being decapitated by a laceration across his throat. May the silent goat walk with you in all of the cosmic heavens. Didn't expect to find a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. Well now, because he did say there was another monster who shouldn't have been there. It's been shot in the head, so presumably by a monster rat. The bullet is stuck in the skull. It's a Focada round, a high-powered bullet. There's a gun lying next to leader monster rat. There are hellish claws on its arms, like knives. They're perfect as well. The claws are covered in blood. Starlight covered in blood. Several council members. The council were all killed with a perfect blade. This thing's claws could have done it. What the hell is this thing doing here? Does this have anything to do with Henry? He led the demons onto the island. Shinji's on the island, so the marshals definitely didn't catch them all. The marshals missed Shinji, they missed this killer demon. Evidence of Shinji. This crate is bizarre. It looks like it was hidden in this chest. Did someone bring it in here and hide it as a trap? Looks like the containment crate burst open, smashing open the chest. You could get a killer demon in here and find a way to release it at the right time. Make a hands-free murder weapon. Is that what Witness's midnight phone call was about? There are a number of restraints inside. The inside is covered with claw marks. Because yes, Witness and Carmelina, I believe, were the ones coded to the deep bunker at the Dead Zone. The restraints have sacred wards on them. Those are used to subjugate demons. Is this where the killer demon came from? The claw mark match. If the killer demon came from this crate, it didn't kill the marshals downstairs, but we knew that. If the killer demon got here via this containment crate, it means it didn't go through the holy seals. Someone brought it through the seals and left it here. Someone planted a trap. When the council were vulnerable, someone released a psycho killer demon to attack. They assuming no one would get into the crime scene afterwards, though? The crate leaves a trail of evidence. Does it matter, though? Is the presence of the killer demon enough to complete the plan? Or did they assume that the seals would never be opened again? They assumed I would be on the island investigating. Bad call. Starlight's detecting Dead Zone residue from the crate. This crate must have come from the demonology bunker at the Dead Zone. There were more in there. This crate has a remote receiver on the lock. There you go. Someone could have remotely activated it to open it. This receiver has the same number as the one Witness dialed at midnight last night. Witness opened a crate containing a killer demon remotely in the council penthouse. Holy shit. Oh my god, some actual concrete, definite evidence. Filing all of this evidence away. Well. Island population, kind of, sort of, dead killer demon. Councillor Pandora 2, cause of death is a horizontal slash across the stomach, which emptied her of her organs. May the silent go walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. Councillor Lunatic Pope, what a name. Missing several fingers, which suggests he tried to defend himself from an attack with a blade. The cause of death is a deep horizontal cut through his head. May the silent go walk with you in all the cosmic heavens. Councillor Kafka Memory, cause of death is a vertical laceration from his groin to ribcage. Most of the organs are still found. May the silent go walk with you in all of the cosmic heavens. And High Priestess and Councillor Gabriella Devotion, who sounds like she should be a 90s, like, house music DJ. The cause of death is a deep laceration through the abdomen. Yeah, so by the sounds of it, what we've got here is Witness triggers the crate, demon comes out, kills a bunch of the council. Montserrat shoots it, and then him and the last few council members are surprised by Dana Nagata coming out of the corridor behind them. There's a strange blood spray here. It doesn't match any of the council members. Sprays from a bullet exiting the body. The bullet's lodged in the wall. It's a Ricardo round. There's a gun lying next to Leader Montserrat. It's been fired twice. It's an old weapon that uses Ricardo rounds. The blood matches Dana Nagata's. He was here last night. Looks like Montserrat shot Dana Nagata, probably in defense. Maybe Dana Nagata busted in here and started slicing, but Montserrat got shot off before it was over. Yep, that sounds right. So anyway, I started slicing. The helmets the council used to traverse the second seal. Okay, is that all we've got on that? Okay, so next this leads to the question of how did they get the crate in here? Somebody had to get through the seals because this corridor is the one Dana Nagata used to escape. Because Carmelina couldn't go through the seals. I guess this is the fourth holy seal. What's the deal? There's a data port. Starlight mode. Lot of something, apparently. This looks like ASCII art that's on the wrong line length. Data Force OS, Syndicate OS, Black Planet version. Interfacing, handshaking, authenticating. Welcome to Syndicate OS Black Planet. To deactivate fourth Holy Seal barrier, please become godlike. Barrier? Barrier's freaking out. Become godlike. Please present godliness to bioscanner. Check to see if someone is biologically godlike. Error, 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 error. The rest. Fourth Holy Seal is non-responsive. System has suffered a critical failure. Please reboot system. Leader Montserrat authorization required. Fourth Holy Seal is toast. Whatever happened last night did a number on it. People have been using crying grudges flesh to pass through the barrier. Did Henry's demon really manage to get through this? That is the question. Said Montserrat had a pendant. Okay, but we can't take it. All files of evidence. Oh, God, this just replays the whole conversation. Okay. This blood trail leads away from the council penthouse. Whose blood is it? No match to any council members that were in here last night. There is a trace of Aiz Kawami's blood. He took his own life years ago, though. It doesn't match Henry's blood. He doesn't have a massive wound on him anyway. Dana Nagata. So he was here last night. This corridor must be where Dana Nagata escaped. Yep. Okay, so we're getting some concrete proof. This is nice. It's refreshing. Thank you, Internet, for telling me to go to the Sam's Bar. So where does the corridor to the council lobby come out? This is the entrance to the council building. It takes some seconds to get to Dana Nagata as well. Conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes. I'm gonna go with Hartley. But I mean, we still don't have any information on the third seal, which is really hampering our ability to put together a full picture. Here we get back to Dana Nagata's vault. Oh, we can't leave, which makes sense. He was right down there. Time to go to one of the others and lead through it. that crime scene. Okay, so that was a lot. Where was I headed originally? I was trying to get onto the roof of the dead zone and or barracks. Well, let's become elevate. Marshal Barracks. Hello. This is a place I've not been. There's something over there. It might just be a bloodlust. Mostly what is up here is a sense of achievement.
Blood crystal obtained.
But wait. It can be more elevated. Yep, those are some marshals. And a ladder. Let's open this computer.
Nightmare computer.
Pyramids. That one. No. That one. No. That one. That one. That one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Cosmos. That one. That one. And that one. Pyramids. That one. And that one. No. That one. Cosmos. That's
Nightmare computer unlocked.
How do you do, fellow marshals? I have a feeling if I just go down there, there may be problems, but there also seems to be nothing I can do up here. This is a restricted area. Get out of it, freak. The investigator appointed by Judge. Irrelevant. These are martial grounds. I'll escort you out. Wow. Stay out, freak. I need to find a way in there. Truths may be hidden in barracks. Where did this ladder go? Right. Have I been able to get up on top of it just with ladders this whole time? I swear to Christ. Yeah, probably if I platform better, I can just use this path. There's just a path. Wow, didn't deserve to make that jump, I feel. Did this path get me up to where if I just turned right instead of going straight? Oh no, this is just past from the courthouse and then climb around. Okay, okay. I feel slightly less stupid. Slightly. Okay, so next thing, because I can't get into the Marshal Barracks properly yet, I want to check out, I'm told, there's something to see on the dead zone, which is over there. Work with the game. That's again up where the bar is, except that's not quite high enough, so we keep going up here. We'll run into a weird geometry bug. Won't go down that hatch once. That path, the other side of the courthouse, okay. That was a bad jump. And now I am very far. Correct. Oh no, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it's salvage this. Let's see. Yes. So, no. No, bad. Bad, wrong. Okay, no, here. I'm at the base of this path. Nearly fell down a hole. Saved it. All good. So if you follow this and then take it straight. I hope anyone watching knows that they just signed up to 3 hours of me being unable to navigate, because, I mean, frankly, if you're this far into the series and you haven't worked that out, what are you doing? Pay attention. Okay, this takes us up to the opulent ziggurat, which, you'll remember, is just so much blood. But we don't want that right now, and I keep, it's great that the trees don't have collision, but I keep forgetting this fact. Should I jump down there? Where are we going? Ah, yes, I think that is the roof of the dead zone. Let's make it up high a bit. Yes, yeah. There's the bar, which was just unbelievably helpful. Here's a blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
And there's a lot of stuff up there. So we parkour. Shinji's here too. What's the shape of crime, loved eyes? The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take? Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in the Idle Lands, didn't you? Wow. Thanks for the call out. This door is electronically locked. There's a ladder. Ladder. Why am I using the ladder? Just gravity. Gravity is your ladder. Turn it on. There's an item here. Valve. The last time I turned the valve, it helped, so you know. This computer controls that valve. See? I know what's up. This looks like some kind of venting system in the dead zone. I guess the air's filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the Martians into a panic. We might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. There we go!
No way to make a computer.
Cosmos, that and that and that. Goat, that and that. Pyramids, not that. That and that. No, that.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This is fine. This valve is venting the gas from the corruption zone below. It should set off the demonic detection system. I'm sure the marshal will be running out of the barracks any moment. She's saying this like, well, this will set off the detections and they'll have to go investigate. And like phrasing it like it's a false alarm. But no, you're setting off the demon detection systems by letting out a lot of demons, probably. Okay, so which way to the marshal barracks? Oh, it's all the way over there. Got it. So I want to find a save point and probably use fast travel to the courthouse is the easiest way. That's what parkour sounds like. still the whole thing about there's something to do with the obelisks on the beach. Lydia had a face code for them. But it was a remote activation. Could that have been up here as well? I really don't know. Whoop whoop. Hello, Marshall. If you saw me jump off the roof there, no you didn't. Keep back, freak. What's going on? The dead zone is leaking demonic gas. The purifying system seems to have failed. Stay back. Alright. I'll be over here, going in no particular direction, to no particular building. Well, the marshals are out in force. Stay back, freak. That's not the way. Is this the way? Maybe. Why did I not just fast travel? This may be a bad plan. Okay, no, this is the right direction, right? No, that's the council. Courthouse is in the same kind of direction as the council, right? How do I ever get anywhere? I mean, I guess IRL the answer is I don't.
Those crystals are pain.
Yeah. Wait, so have I not been in there? Oh, alright, I guess. Open the door to nowhere in particular. Oh, is that how I was meant to get into this section? And not by just platforming over boxes? Or maybe I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And drinks I haven't bought. Let's vent. Water. Plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Enjoy a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. I mean, they're not wrong. There you go, me exploring doesn't necessarily get to where we were meant to go, but it does get you a reminder to stay hydrated. Oh, I found the Marshall Barracks! And we got where we wanted to be in the end anyway. There, see, the system works. Oh, now it says Syndicate Apartments. Dang it. The system may not work. Marshall Barracks are over there. Okay, do I think I can parkour just across the path? I can see the path. Let's just head for the path. Jump, 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 jump. Ah! Parkour. Up here. This is Syndicate HQ, and is this even the right way? Yes, yeah, it's through here and through here. And this way, yes. So, yeah, if you go to the courthouse, you jump off. It takes you round here. Have I made a mistake? No, you fall down. Yes, and you run round. There may well be more efficient ways of getting out of this works. And there's my end. Maintain this tune sounds so much like True Faith. How do you do, fellow? Oh, there's nobody here. This fence. Hit the nightmare computer. steal all the marshal's stuff,
Nightmare
and
computer.
fill their spare shoes with ants. Apparently, that's what my subconscious wants to do, because that just came out. Goat. No. Goat. Small planet, medium planet.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Open the door. Investigate the scene. Love scene, love to investigate.
Scene investigation.
An encrypted file in a suspicious-looking folder that's outside of the main Martial files. Starlight, cracked security unit. Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that were unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? Was it so she could keep them in a shed and then use them to replace the actual marshals in the first seal and then murder them? Because that's where I'm leaning. Starlight got me into the marshal service. If Akiko finds out, I'm not sure how long my head will stay on my shoulders. This file is encrypted, outside of the normal folder structure. It's a photo of a strangled woman. My job is a never-ending job. Metadata says that this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. I'll hang on to this. Okay, just mentioning the evidence but not the dialogue. A photo of Grace Bloodline's neck in her examination. Looking closely, you can see the bruising around her throat. The marks aren't uniform, there is an area of more pressure. And these are prisoner transfer records. As well as the desolation cell, there's a prison within these barracks for the non-demon-possessed prisoners. Looks like Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. No record of them being brought back to the prison. I wonder where Akiko would have removed prisoners. Is this where Akiko stored the 2 prisoners? Yes. Now how do we get out? I guess I just platform the boxes. Now, is there anything else in here? Yes. Yes, there is. Oh no. What there is here is gravity. My old friend and also rival. Oh wow, this quite literally goes deeper than I expected. Into a fire. Ah, this is the statue. Nice. There we go. This is loud. Yeah, give blood. Silent Go will with me. A carving detailing God Unite. A humanoid with 2 dog heads. A warrior clad in gold armor carries a spear, sword, and shield. Based on horses of Romanian. Unite, the holy warrior, the slaughterer of the chained star system. Unite is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statues that are outside the martial ground were destroyed by red lightning on 5th Island. I mean, you say superstitious, that sounds like it's fairly cut and dry. Like, superstitious would be, oh, we put that statue outside the martial grounds, and then we, I don't know, lost our family heirloom or something. Like, that's superstitious, possibly coincidence. No, when its statues were destroyed by red lightning, that's divine intervention. Since then, there's only ever been 1 statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing Unite last night. He didn't come past this statue. If he did, it means he came through the barracks. He's the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council. Which route did he actually take? fake Martians. It comes out here. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry's incarcerated. It's coded to only Akiko's blood vial. Okay, yeah, we already knew that. That's all good. And here we have a regular door. There's no processing in cells. Might look out on residence. Doubt Akiko will allow that. Yeah, you probably. Barracks is sealed under Marshal. Well, okay, I will go out the way I can. And I will get away from these sirens and open this door. Is that armory and combat halls? My blood well. Rise from this door. I doubt Akiko will allow that. Again, probably not wrong. And here we have nothing. So yeah, I guess I'm going back out the way I came. There's probably something else I can do. Yeah, martial quarters, mess hall, training hall. My blood well. Authorized now. Allow that, and you are correct. Go. Give myself a little bit of motion sickness on that. Let's do it again though. But then I suppose running up spiral staircases will also have that effect on the IRL. Okay, where am I going? How do I get out? I guess I'm going to use these to get over the fence. Using standard platformer logic, if you can get there, you probably should. Okay, so I think that's everything I can find in the Marshal's place. We are closing down on some leads. Let's check start. Why did Akiko take prisoners out of the barracks? So, we need to talk to her about that. We need to find out what the third Holy Seal is, and to do that we'll need to know how to get through the second Holy Seal. And to do that, that's connected to the obelisks on the beach somehow. Okay, there was an empty blood vial in Sam's chiller with a K on it. I don't know what that's about. I'm guessing it's Ai's Kiwami's blood, but I think we can talk to Sam about that. I don't know, maybe like do Jazz or something. You know about blood. Why did Ai's Kiwami have two birth records with redacted names? Well, because they were Henry and Donagate. Carmelina, one with someone else. One with Rena Division, presumably. That being Henry's mother. Wow, when I say it out loud like that, it seems obvious. Don't know who to talk to about that. Again, maybe to Jazz. I've got a photo of Grace bloodlines, and I need a medical opinion on it. That's definitely the doctor. There are some obscure symbols. What the hell is going on? It's always the thing. Need to get the right sequence, and there's something about the obelisks on the beach. Crimson must know more about KHX. I need to get her to open up. No, just maybe do more hangouts. And if the Marshal's body swap bodies must have come from somewhere close by. I mean, I feel like we've pretty much cleared that up. That it was those two prisoners. But again, I'll go and talk to Akiko about that. But this list is getting short. I'm getting the feeling next time might be the last one. That's exciting. Also means I'll need to figure out what's coming up next. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Okay. But that is good. That is very good. So next time we will chase some of those leads down and do the trial, I guess. And I'm just looking for a save point now. Oh my god, when you get within the draw distance that the vents pop in, the noise pops in too. Okay, that pleases me an unreasonable amount. Anyway, save point. Because yes, I was doing that whole sign off there, forgetting that this game doesn't save, and I need to actually find a save point. There's another vending machine I haven't used. I must have got nearly all of them by now. Acid's favourite. Hey, there's that beer she was talking about. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavour, light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends. Or at home, alone, contemplating all those things you're going to do. Wow, so what you're saying is perfect for right now. I mean, I'm assuming I will get some kind of notification once I've hit every vending machine. And, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. Save point something. Oh. Hey, this is where the green crests go.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yay, a whole 2 blood crystals. That was so worth it. Oh, I hear a save point.
Game saved.
Okay. And that is where we're actually going to sign off for today. Yeah, run a little bit over, but that's fine. So that's all good. Time for the sign off. Thanks very much for everyone who's been watching. Thanks for everyone who stayed to the end. It means a lot. If you've watched this, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, Serasent. You'll see it on the title cards in a second. I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. GMT, which, because we're hitting daylight savings again tonight, will go back to being 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available. Look on the internet, I don't know. Yes, and I'll be continuing through to the end of Paradise Killer and then something else. I'll probably have decided that by next time I stream. If you miss anything, VODs from the last couple of months are still on my Twitch. For everything else, look for my stream archive YouTube. Also, Serasent, just search that on YouTube. You'll be able to find me. If you can't, please let me know. That's got everything going back to the start of the channel, including my, which is so far. I don't think any of Paradise Killer is up yet as I record this, but it will have my entire Mass Effect trilogy, so that's, you know, a lot if somebody wants to watch all of that. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, feel free to give us a subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Twitch to get notified when I'm live again. If you really enjoyed it and think that somehow me utterly failing at basic observation and trying to string together a murder case is worth your money, you can sub or cheer on Twitch. You very much don't have to. Just, it's all chill here. Just turn up and hang out. It's all good. If you want more info on me, my life, the stream, whatever weirdness I find on the internet, you can check me out on Twitter at Waruce. That's WARUCE. And if you've enjoyed seeing my face and want to see me say more words, I am live Saturday nights, so tonight at 6:30 Eastern, which is 10:30 p.m. GMT, and I need to remember that tonight because of daylight savings, but then back to being 11 afterwards. Saying this mostly for my own benefit. I'm live doing a Vampire the Masquerade, Fall of London Chronicle, with some other wonderful role players, at least one of whom may have been in the chat. It's a lot of fun doing that over at twitch.tv/Slades Paradise. That's DESPARADICE. We've been on hiatus recently, but we're back tonight. And if you're watching this on demand, probably not tonight, but Saturday nights in general. Yep, so every Saturday night for the next several weeks. So check us out there, and check out the other stuff they do on that channel. They do a lot of good work. And I think that's everything. So, stay safe out there. Have a good time. Try not to get embroiled in any murder cases. And I will see you all again on Tuesday. Love you all. Bye.